Alright, enable port performance mode. There we go. Disable per second so I can. Alright, there we go. I'm sorry, stream buzz. Shit happens. I've reached over screen. No waypoint, I gotta make one. Yeah, I completely lost connection. Oh no! I'm on the roof. That's a no bueno. There we go. We are starting. Alright, I'm waiting here. All right. You TP'd me to you. Really?
Justin,
Hey man, so I actually just TP'd Picoro somewhere, and it did kind of, sort of, you know, I just kind of, yeah.
You crashed him?
No, I TP'd him, and I TP'd you too, sorry.
Justin, I feel bad for Picoro.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
I have a trick up my sleeve. And it's gonna fucking... Middle cart pulls out your shotgun. Mr. Gog sends his regards.
Crazy.
Alright, I'm going back. You can teleport to me.
Okay, I'll do it the right.
Good job. Congratulations. So what are you sitting in as jury?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Hit tag.
Yeah, I'm gonna change mine
this
to
system's terrible. Fucking hate it.
What do you mean? Same thing. Slash head tag.
Yeah, I know, but it's terrible because I can't see my current head tag.
Elbows
Yeah. Well.
You cannot, but I know. You cannot. I still know what my head tag says.
Yo,
Shut
what
up,
the hell?
Bander!
I don't know what the head tag is for FCSO.
You taste that.
Just start going through them.
It's head tag 3. You should know that, Mr. Sheriff.
Mine's set automatically, so I don't have to change it, sir.
How that works.
Hey, what happened? Yes, it is. It's always been like that for me.
Every time you're on, it's something different. I don't know what to tell you.
Man, you got a baby
Alright, we're
looking
waiting
ass face.
for Mr. Judge Sanchez.
Not show up.
I don't think it's just Sanchez. I think it's Beast Judge.
It's definitely
Yeah,
Sanchez.
mommy, who is that? Hey, come
I
here.
think it's just Nicole. It's just Nicole
Hey, you
that's here.
coming home with me, girl?
Insane.
It's just Nicole that's here.
Who's Nicole? You?
No, Nicholas.
Oh.
And Nicholas,
You're gonna have to get in your judge uniform.
I gotta go to the bathroom and change. Think I'm
Yeah.
gonna just strip in the middle of the.
Yes.
No.
Aww.
alright.
Alrighty, step on through.
Okay, I don't. Hold on.
So everybody needs to ignore the fact that I'm about to drop a rifle that suddenly appeared in my inventory because it wasn't there before.
Oh yeah, yeah. You would never carry a rifle, would you?
ISAP.
No, I carry handguns.
His alarm went off.
Not me. Yeah.
It's just.
Your alarm went off. What are you carrying?
I'm carrying nothing. I think the alarm goes off for everybody.
Go ahead, B. Yeah, maybe it does.
It's my first
Andrew, you might as well just be the bailiff.
I look terrible.
wild.
Hate my uniforms. What can I say?
Bringing a rifle into the courtroom. Am I good to come in? I don't know which pants it is. Which side is my side? Hold on, let me.
Alright,
You know what? You
Cole.
take that side. I'll
I
take
can
this side.
I can see everything now. Where do I stand?
Sit in
I'm
the
the witness.
stands. You're stands. The stands. You're a witness.
Okay. Hey, if you're bees, if you're jury, you got to be up there. And
Nah, I changed my mind. I'm not jury.
okay,
I'm just a spectator, man.
fair enough.
Everybody hear me okay? Is everybody on cell?
I can hear you somewhat.
Can you hear me okay? Yes, no, maybe so.
We could just move up to those chairs.
We can hear you somewhat.
Somewhat.
Barely.
Okay.
You should add microphones.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Too bad you don't have like a slash megaphone script or something.
Well, it might be easier for us
Yeah, I was
to
like,
get
I
into
had mentioned a
Discord call.
megaphone
Yeah, I was
before.
gonna say, we can get into a Discord call. We can just stand in, the courtroom and whatnot.
Awkwardly stand.
Fair enough. As long as we're not presenting evidence over Discord, that's fine. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of got to present evidence over Discord in a way.
Yeah. Kind
I
of.
gotta
That's-
force
how do you-
close my Discord. Real quick.
It's not like there's like a actual projector in this room to show
I'm
it.
sure it was. That'd actually be cool.
That would be
Right.
When are you
insane.
gonna join? I'm in management waiting.
Alright, yeah. Everybody just join management
Yeah.
waiting. I'll drag it.
Give me a second. I gotta relaunch my Discord because it just crashed for no reason.
Yikes, man.
And this chat is why we're getting a new GPU. I thought could spring for a CPU, but to be honest, why am I 98%? I might have to put new thermal paste or something on it. I don't know. Why is it so high? Alright.
You fucking hate being sick.
Alright, I'm moving to push the talk
Nick,
because that's so much easier.
Nick, I'm just here for your safety, by the way. So
The fuck you think we're
Alright.
gonna do? Shoot Sanchez? Jesus
Oh, yeah.
Christ! Oh.
well, you also you gotta
Oh.
you know
Oh,
courtrooms
never
actually
mind.
do have officers.
Yeah, I know. I'm the one that would know most, but I wasn't expecting Beast to say fuck yeah to that.
Oh, but
You're also a
Corio
bitch.
has an armed.
No, you.
Corio has an armed gun. Corio has an armed gun. He's a sheriff. He has an armed gun. I don't know what you have. B. Justin's another officer that has a gun.
Technically, Pecora can't have a gun.
Yeah, technically nobody. Well, the
Only the courtroom officer would have a gun.
yeah, I was gonna say I
Yeah,
couldn't
so I'm
remember what
just-
they're actually called.
No matter what, if you're an
Yeah.
officer, either on duty or not, you're in a courtroom. Unless you're the court officer, you have to deal.
Actually, it doesn't even look like Pecoro has a gun.
Nope, I only
He
got
has
my
a
taser
taser.
on me.
Well, he has a taser on him, so that's a threat. That's a threat. That's still a threat.
That's a threat. Pecora has the threat. We already here.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. We'll basically just, start from where we left off yesterday. I already got the statements from both of you, which I was actually presented physical statements from both parties, but most of these were already explained. I also got the body cam footage of the trooper in the back, which is basically showed the medical side of it. But we're gonna go ahead and start with the plaintiff, and you can basically start where you left off yesterday.
All right. So, on the date in question, 3/14/2026, the Franklin County Sheriff's Office responded to a 911 complaint against my client, Mr. Viacong, in which he was having issues with the stereo machine in the Yellow Jack, in which law enforcement made contact with him. And during this interaction, Sheriff Picorio ended up drawing a taser and displaying it in a manner that appeared intended to intimidate Mr. Kong to leave the building. Due to the escalation and presence of the taser, Mr. Kong became fearful and then ran outside the building, at which no point prior to this moment did law enforcement informed Mr. Kong that he was being detained. Once outside, Mr. Kong attempted to enter a vehicle.
On what grounds?
That's not true.
Okay, no. You can continue.
Your Honor, no.
Once outside, Mr. Kong attempted to enter a nearby vehicle. While Mr. Kong was attempting to do so, Sheriff Picorio deployed his taser, striking Mr. Kong and causing him to fall to the ground. After being tased, Mr. Kong stood up and began walking forward again. Rather than utilizing other reasonable or less forceful methods to apprehend Mr. Kong, Sheriff Picorio deployed his taser a second time. This sequence of events occurred without a clear verbal statement that Mr. Kong was being detained and escalated quickly to multiple uses of a taser instead of other adequate methods of control or apprehension of Mr. Kong. In which also in multiple exhibits and evidence from directly pulled from the SOP from Franklin County, it shows multiple instances of where they broke their own SOP. Therefore, inadequately harming Mr. Kong in the process.
All right. And defendant, you can go ahead with your statement.
On the day of the incident, another deputy and I responded to the disturbance call at the bar. When I arrived on scene, another deputy was already present. For officer safety, I advised that we wait and enter together so we could safely assess the situation. Once inside the bar, we observed the suspect aggressively hitting the machine and acting extremely aggravated. Based on his behavior, it appeared he was damaging property and creating a disturbance. We issued multiple clear verbal commands for the suspect to stop hitting the machine and calm down. We informed him that if he did not comply, he would be placed under arrest. The suspect ignored those lawful commands and continued acting aggressively. The suspect then ran outside and attempted to enter his vehicle, appearing to flee the scene. In order to prevent the suspect from escaping and to safely detain him, I deployed my taser as a less lethal option. The suspect fell to the ground but quickly got up and began moving towards me in an aggressive manner. Due to his continuing resistance and the fact that he approached me again after the first deployment, I deployed my taser a second time to stop the threat and allow us to safely take him to custody. Throughout the encounter, the suspect demonstrated significant mobility by running quickly, attempting to flee in a vehicle, and charging towards me after the first taser deployment. Based on his speed, physical movement, and aggressive actions, there was no reasonable indication that at the time the individual was an elderly. The situation was rapidly evolving, and my decisions were based entirely on the suspect's behavior and the need to safely control the situation. After the second taser deployment, the other deputy secured the suspect in handcuffs. Shortly after being detained, the suspect began showing signs of medical emergency that appeared to be a seizure. As soon as we recognized this, we immediately removed the handcuffs and placed the suspect on his side in a recovery position to ensure his safety while waiting for medical personnel to arrive. My actions during this incident were based on reasonable officer standard, meaning the decisions we made were based on reasonable officer would perceive in the moment during the rapid evolving situation. The suspect was actively resisting, refusing commands, attempting to flee, and approaching officers aggressively. I use a taser specifically because it was less lethal tool designed to safely stop a fleeing or resisting suspect. At no point did I intentionally violate department policy. At the time of the incident, there was no reasonable way to determine the suspect's age and the suspect's behavior and physical mobility did not indicate that he was an elder. My actions were taken in good faith with the intent of protecting officer safety, preventing escape, and resolving the situation using least amount of force necessary. That is it, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Plankton, you got anything else?
Oh, if you were going
We
to
got
do
the openings for
questioning,
both, so yeah. All right, you're good to do questioning. Who do you need up on the stand?
Yep. I would like to call Mr. Cora to the stand.
Yes, sir.
All right, you can approach for questioning.
He just
You need
agreed
to.
to him being ugly.
Now, Mr. Picoro, is it not true that you guys have a body-worn camera policy in effect?
Yes, sir, we do.
So where's your body camera from that day?
It was malfunctioning that day, sir.
So, policy section 2, does it not state, deputies assigned a body-worn camera shall use the device in accordance with this policy and training. Body-worn cameras shall be activated during, but not limited to, the following instances: all calls for service, traffic stops, investigative detentions.
That is correct.
Now, in this day in question, do you guys also have multiple policies stating when you can and cannot use a taser?
We only have it for when we cannot use a taser.
Uh-huh. I got no further questions, Your Honor.
Alrighty. You can, witness, you can return to your seat. Do you have any questions for anyone else?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to call State Trooper Lieutenant Justin Briere to the stand.
All right, Justin, if you want to come up to the stand.
All right, Mr. Briere.
Yes, sir.
In this day in question on 3/14/2026, when you approached Mr. Viet Cong to provide medical attention, what did he appear as?
The patient was seizing on arrival. Patient was not. Patient was not rolled on his side to prevent the tongue from choking him, and he seemed to have some sort of medical, like, heart issue.
Okay, on this day in question, did he appear elderly?
Yes, he rough estimate looked around 80.
Your Honor, no further questions.
All right, you can return to the stands. Anyone else need a question?
No, Your Honor.
Alrighty. And defendant, do you have anybody or any witnesses you need to call?
Yes, can I call his lawyer up, please?
Yep. You want to go ahead and make your way up to the stand? All right. You can go whenever you're ready.
Was the suspect damaging or hitting the machine inside the bar on the
He
day of
was
the
indeed.
incident? He was.
He was indeed.
Did me or the other deputy on scene give him commands to stop?
You indeed did.
Did he comply with those commands?
He indeed did at some point.
At which point did he comply?
I cannot confirm that question, as I was not present.
Did he attempt to get inside of his vehicle?
He did indeed.
Did he attempt to try to leave the scene?
He did indeed.
After the first taser deployment, did he get back up?
He did indeed.
And when he got back up, did he move towards any of the officers on scene?
He did not.
And when the medical emergency started happening, were the handcuffs removed?
I cannot confirm or deny that.
That's all the questions I have.
All right, you can return to your seat. All right. Well, I know we don't have any clear footage of the incident happening. There's no cameras available from the Yellow Jack or from any officers on scene. At least to my knowledge, I'm not sure if the other deputy had any type of body camera footage or anything on those lines, but nothing was submitted to me. Well, defendant, do you have anybody else you need a question or anything like that?
No, sir.
Alrighty. So I do have, from the plaintiff, I do have quite a few different exhibits of evidence of your guys' policies on tasers and your use of force. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you, or read this to the courtroom. So 6.2.4 of your guys' standard operating procedure is the taser guidance. It says, while utilizing your taser, there are a few scenarios where use is prohibited due to the risk of further injuries. 1, when the suspect is elevated by means that risk unreasonable injury once incapacitated. 2, when the suspect is in a body of water. 3, when the suspect has come in contact with any flammable substance. 4, when the suspect claims/is visibly pregnant. 5, when the suspect is elderly. 6, when the suspect is operating a vehicle. 7, when the deputy is operating a moving vehicle. For me, and then for the times of use of force for a taser, or seems to be anything, the use of force policy, deputies may use force only when objectively reasonable and necessary to. And the listed reasons are protect themselves or others from imminent harm, overcome resistance, control a situation where verbal commands alone are ineffective. And then it says the level of force used must be proportional to the threat and resistance encountered and shall be continuously evaluated throughout the incident. And then there's also a exhibit of the use of force triangle. And then the final exhibit D was the policy for body cameras, which is not really relevant in the situation, since that would be a department issue. All right. Within this time, has plaintiff, have you thought of anything that needs to be said or added to your statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
You say yes.
Yeah.
All right. You can go ahead and say what you came up with.
So, on this day in question, law enforcement never attempted to talk to the business owner in regards to the incident. They went straight to my client and made a direct contact with him. Never attempted to de-escalate the situation at all. That is all, Your Honor.
All right, defendant, do you have anything?
Yes.
All right,
No, I
you can
don't,
go ahead with
actually.
it. You don't? All right.
Am I allowed to call the plaintiff back up?
Yeah, you can call him back up.
I would like to call him back up.
All right, plaintiff, you can come up to the stand.
How's it going? So when the suspect in question came out of the bar, how did he come out of the bar? Did he run? Did he walk?
More of a speed walk.
A speed walk? Okay. That's all I got right now.
All right, you can return back to your seat. Right, this is the worst bailiff I think I could have physically gotten.
Where even is he?
That's what I'm saying. He's horrible. Oh wow, he had to get his 40th uniform change at the court case.
What's up?
Nothing. All right, Plankton, if you got anything else, any questioning or anything along those lines you need to add.
No, Your Honor.
All right, defendant, do you have anything since you last spoke?
Yeah, I just would like to add that the suspect had looked elder, but he was acting in a manner in which he wasn't an elder, i.e., running out of the bar towards the vehicle gave us a clear sign of indication that he was healthy and not considered an elder in our eyes. And then again, when he attempted to jump in the vehicle, it could have caused a pursuit in which could have endangered others around us, the officers or any locals that were in the area.
Right back.
That's all I have to add to it.
All right, let me double check. I've reviewed all documents submitted to me.
Patty, get in the courtroom now.
What?
Get in the courtroom. Go, 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 go.
Where is it? Where is it? Where
Right
is
here,
it?
right here, right here.
Give me 1 second, Judge. I'm gonna take a call real quick.
Your Honor, the other deputy that was on scene of the incident had just arrived.
All right.
Slash head
Does he have anything to add for the situation?
Maybe
Or
talk
is a
real quick.
statement or anything?
May I talk to him privately real quick?
Yeah, you can. You can go to the jury room. It'll be back to my right, so it should be to your left.
All right, come on,
The
Deputy
room
Patty.
behind me.
Patty. Okay, come on, man. You said this room, sir, Your Honor?
Yeah, I believe so.
Once I saw Milana, instant teleported him.
Patty.
All right, we're gonna have recess for about, I'd say, 5 minutes while they discuss what they're talking about.
Mute yourself. Are you in the Discord?
This is a recess. I'm gonna dance.
W.
It's gonna be the nicest judge ever. I'm gonna feed everything to everybody that's here.
What do you mean?
Please
You're all
don't
getting a protein bar and a water bottle.
W.
Let's go. Add it to my other protein bar and my 2 other water bottles.
Yeah.
Pause.
Except this shitty ass bailiff. He's not getting anything.
Wow.
Mans
Well-
wasn't protecting nothing.
Bro did like 3 costume
It's not my fault. I
changes.
had to, it's not my fault. I had to
And he's
take
thirsty for the
a
sheriff.
knee for him fall.
Yeah. Not to mention he has a
My fault,
sexual
I took a phone call.
relationship with the sheriff.
And then
I'm not sure
the
that's a conflict of
state
interest.
trooper ones,
He's a
State
bailiff,
trooper
so
wanted
there
to come
can't
in.
be a conflict because
I went to go
he's
take like three
not on the
important
stand or
calls.
anything. I guess
When
he
she
should.
gets on the stand.
Commissioner left, and then
Like
came
the
back and then
bailiff
left.
isn't on the
Not my
stand, like
fault.
he's not being questioned.
Was Xander on when this happened?
Yeah. That was the only state on.
Gotcha.
Mercer wins. Mercer has a valid point.
You good over there?
They didn't even
I'm
roll
trying to get the seat to
the old
cooperate with me,
man
but I keep falling in
over
it.
when he's having a seizure, so he didn't choke on his tongue. So if he
You're over
choked and
there
died, that
having
would have been
fun,
his
fun
fault.
side of your seat.
That one guy,
he's medically
the old
trained.
guy, he got in my car one time. While I was in the city, I was commuting to work, and he got in my car, and then he just got in my car, and then he called police and said I was kidnapping him.
Yeah. Hey Mercer,
Yeah.
I just remembered that Procore was medically trained, and he called for a medical officer.
Ooh, that is true.
Oh.
That's something I'm gonna.
I mean,
Hey,
that's in my body cam. That's in evidence.
How you doing, First Lieutenant?
Damn.
Damn.
Sir, to be honest, you're a shit bailiff.
Alright. Alright.
I mean, to be fair, the alarm went off. What? Every time someone walked through it when you were standing there and you didn't search a single person, so you just...
No, I went to go. No, because I left to go get the commissioner. Because commissioner heard Justin was going to get on next, so I would go get the commissioner. Commissioner
I'm
stepped out of
saying
here,
the alarm
washed,
went off
and
for
then left. And then
everybody.
I came, and then I left, and then had to go take a call.
Yeah,
and then came back.
but the alarm went off for everybody, and
Should
Justin
be-
let everyone walk through.
It should
and
be
didn't search a single
fine.
person.
Should be fine. It's probably just
So,
metal.
I was talking with the judge.
They'll never know
I
about the
was talking with
shotgun.
the
Oh,
judge.
His
I am
ass.
so happy you brought that up to me, Justin. Oh my god, this is even better.
I mean, to be honest,
Before
you
you were being
technically you
medically
have that
trained?
knowledge because it's in the body cam.
Of course.
Dakota was medical trained because I gave him medical his cert because he's medically trained IRL. So it's like fuck it.
Yeah, so long
This
story
is-
short,
This is the same guy that
I
runs
Your
away
Honor.
when people gag.
Oh wait! Shh! You got me.
The other deputy will not be joining us.
What?
Alright, did you get a statement though?
Approach
So,
fucking
I
guy back
got the
there. What the
statement,
hell?
but I'd have to
He-
visibly I'd have to tell you what happened.
It's
I mean,
another
I'd have to
person he
tell you
won't
it.
save.
He had to go.
He's on Roblox.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go back in session. Get ready to return to their positions. Bailiff.
Shitty ass bailiff, man.
I'm actually ought to keep quiet.
Yo, mama.
Alright, I'm not quite sure where we left off, so we'll go ahead and start with the plaintiff. You can, if you came up with anything during recess, you can go ahead and do what you need to do.
Yes, Your Honor, it was brought to my attention through documentation that Sheriff Pecora is indeed a medically trained officer and failed to provide proper medical aid during this scene. He failed to render aid to my client, Mr. James Kong, in a moment where he was in distress.
Your Honor.
James
I
Kong
object.
or Viet Cong? I thought it was Viet.
Via James Kong is his full name.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Your Honor, if I
is that
may-
all? Plaintiff, do you have anything else?
Yes, sir. On.
No, you're the
I gotta-
defendant.
Oh shit, never mind.
No, Your Honor.
No, okay, defendant. Yeah, you can continue with what you're about to say.
May I pull the more medically trained officer up here, please?
Yeah, up to the stand.
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, Justin, if you want to come up to the stand.
Yo, what's your moment?
Sir.
How's it going? So during a seizure, what happens to the individual?
Pardon? Rephrase.
During a seizure, what happens during the individual?
Well, during a seizure, it really depends on the type of seizure, but usually you get violent shakes of the body, loss of muscle control, as well as sometimes, depends on the seizure, sometimes foaming at the mouth.
Okay, and the movement of the body could potentially make the suspect fall backwards onto his back, correct?
Objection. Leading.
It's potentially, but the suspect was already on the ground in a position to be rolled.
I'm sorry?
Potentially, but the suspect was already on the ground and was able to be rolled onto their side, which was not done until I was on scene and rolled him.
You arrived. Did you arrive on scene when the suspect had fallen down to the ground after we uncuffed him from the seizure? When did you arrive on scene?
I arrived on scene when the seizure was currently active. After you guys, well, I wasn't there, so I can't confirm or deny that you guys uncuffed him when he fell.
When you came to the suspect, was he uncuffed?
Confirmed he was uncuffed.
And were we still not attempting to provide medical care when you showed up?
No, you guys were standing around.
Standing around doing what?
Unknown. I just immediately focused on the patient. Mr. Judge, may I address the court?
Sure.
So, I'm First Lieutenant Justin Briere with the Ohio State Highway Patrol. I am also Fire Chief Justin Briere with the Columbus Fire Division. Mr. Picoro was given certification from the fire department for advanced life support.
All right.
I just wanted to reiterate that.
Okay.
Mr. Picoro
Uh,
sent for a medically trained officer when he was already medically trained.
so-
Seconds count when it comes to responses.
But from my understanding, if I understand what all has been said so far, was that they were rendering aid to the individual until you arrived on scene.
If aid was being rendered, he would have been rolled on his side as is per procedure during a seizure.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yeah, go for it.
as he was saying, he didn't know what was going on the scene at all until he got to the suspect. So he can't confirm or deny that we were not attempting or currently providing medical care. Is that correct? And going back to his statement, he could have rolled back onto his back when he arrived on scene.
Thing is,
So
you don't have evidence to, back up your story that he could have. There was no evidence of him being rolled on his back at all.
Sir,
Or,
aren't we in court? We're in a courtroom, which means I'm under oath, which means I can't lie. So that is my.
Okay, well, you got my side of the things, as well as my
All
body
right.
cam.
So one thing I am wondering is how long was the suspect down before the more medically trained officer arrived on scene?
It was like seconds.
More like, yeah, it's 45 to a minute before I arrived on
Again,
scene.
you said you weren't on scene, so you don't know when he started having a seizure.
Well, I'm talking
You just
about when you
called for
called me.
medical. I called medical as soon as I deployed the taser.
Objection, argumentative.
Say sustained for it. Do you have any more questions for this witness, defendant?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any plaintiff?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you can return to the stands.
It's always this. There we go.
Your Honor, the plaintiff has a newfound issue with the case.
All right, you can go ahead and state it.
The Franklin County Sheriff's Office never succeeded to fill out a single report, whether it be an incident report or use of force report on this incident.
Oh, all right. I mean, what's the relevance to the situation?
They failed to
I mean-
document, which in
Like-
federal law states that theoretically it can be seen as assault. Federal law states that all law enforcement have to document any type of use of force on a suspect, especially when it comes into contact with less than lethal or lethal force.
All right. And then, do you have any documentation of this situation? Like any use of
No,
force
Your Honor.
documents or incident reports?
No, Your Honor. I had family things I had to attend to right after the situation happened, and then I was told immediately, I think maybe 30
Use of
minutes
force
after the
documents
incident
or
happened,
incident
that I was
reports?
getting sued for
No,
it,
Your
and
Honor.
I had family, so I did not get the opportunity to write up a
This is
report
ugly.
for it, Your Honor.
What is it? Someone just.
All right. Does anybody in the courtroom have anything they need to add to the situation before we come to a decision? All right, I'm going to go ahead and have a 2-minute recess while I collect all documents, review them real quick, review the statements, and then after that, we'll come with a ruling.
Hey, Judge. I thought you were
Yeah,
good.
there's Class A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Got some word from. Got some word for the commissioner.
No problem,
So.
sir. What's happening?
Let him seize.
Well, roll 'em on.
There's someone else here, the active stolen vehicle. I'm looking around, I don't see nothing.
What's happening?
Let him seize.
Well, roll him on his side so he doesn't eat his tongue.
Okay, well, I can't. Falls out of wallet. The odds of that happening is crazy.
County 250, County 11, can you come in here to the pool table in the back?
Yeah.
Or not. So there
All
shouldn't
right.
be much issues with them.
All right. So the everybody conscious in the Discord or in the call, in the courtroom.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the verdict for the situation is I'm going to go ahead and grant the the plaintiff the $35,000 for medical expenses, but I'm going to not allow the pursuit of criminal charges in the situation due to the as it did go against their policy. It doesn't appear to be an excessive use of force. But for the person's age, it definitely could have been. It could have definitely gone a different way. But for the situation that the deputy and the sheriff explained, and at the time, they were concerned about the suspect getting into a vehicle and fleeing as they already ran outside of the building. So using a taser is a justified use of force for stopping a fleeing suspect. But when it comes to their department issued, standard operating procedure, they broke that, and that resulted in the suspect having a medical issue. So I am granting $35,000 for the medical expenses, but there are going to be no criminal charges. All right. With that being said, court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh. Can't walk past there, ma'am. Beep, 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 beep.
Justin, you fucking idiot. You could have said something sooner.
I'm not the one that didn't go over
Okay.
the material properly.
I wasn't sent the body cam from you.
Well, look at your DMs.
I see it now. It's alright. I can always push for a retrial. I'll submit a retrial document.
I wonder if the old one locked his charger. I did. I was supposed to take it for myself.
I see what you mean now. Okay, one sec. Yeah, let me submit something to the court real quick.
You alright, buddy? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know, Chad. I hear something in my ear, but I don't, you know. I just full on ignored Ender. He starts walking up to me, asking if I need a ride because I'm trying to get his car.
Record as fuck. I'm resubmitting a retrial right now.
What? Because of what he said,
Yeah.
or
It's criminal, yeah.
let him seize?
Yeah. Maybe. If I can find my fucking document. I don't care enough. I got my 35K.
You should, just to piss Pecora off, though.
No, so I don't. I'll find something else to get him on. I knew I was gonna win that from the start and at least get my money.
Very my 1041, 10
Shell County 01, 1041, 10-8.
You good?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, crash into my vehicle. That's what's up.
Not on my screen.
You backed into my vehicle.
Look at the back of my bumper. It's not even a scratch, bro. Anyways. I didn't do it, chat.
Hey, Justin, that's it.
10-9?
That's a hit and run, by the way, that you just did. You hit my vehicle, man.
That's gonna be a 10-2.
So you want to give me your insurance?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Give me your insurance.
He really wants the insurance check. Well, no, he's not getting it because I didn't hit him. My radar back on. Hey,
Hello?
are you on as Viet Cong right now?
I'm going to be.
Should I hop on as Rajesh?
How many cops are there? That depends.
There's if I hop off, there's
Better
still
one.
3.
I'm gonna be in a pursuit.
Oh, there's 3 total. One right now.
Oh, 4 including me if I hop on duty. Like I'm not 10-8 at the moment.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna
your
go see if
location?
dinner's done, and then I'll be on this Viet Cong.
You
But
know,
yeah, so
I'm gonna
I
be
decided
at.
I'm gonna be nice to Koro. So I'm not gonna go for the reconsider.
7-3-8.
Just because it'll give more options in the future to have it again. I think what's gonna happen is when we do the full court thing, I think Sanchez is gonna bring me on as a lawyer, defense attorney, and whatnot.
fair enough.
But yeah, I kind of told
What's your
Sanchez,
1020
like
meter?
I'm taking it easy on him because I didn't want to. Like I know he hasn't actually done that shit before. I didn't want to
He
like.
tried
I didn't.
leading me, but like, bro, like I arrived
At
on
the
scene. You
suspect
guys were like
and
standing.
Well, I
Master
said
Master
I said
Force.
objection leading, but you willingly answered it. So,
Yeah,
but
I'll answer it. Like, bro, like, it's literally.
I
hop
got him on
scene,
the.
so
I
let
got him on
see.
the. Got him on the
Radio
argumentative though. I fucked him up on that one. He wasn't expecting that.
Loud and clear.
But yeah, well, because like IRL, I have my bar license, so it's kind of unfair from the beginning.
Fair enough. You could have went all out.
I could have, but I wanted to make it like somewhat fair, you know, and it could go either way.
Yeah, fair enough.
I-
See, if you
I- I
looked
wa-
at the body cam, you would have won.
I don't think that would have made a difference. It could have just been a matter of opinion on that.
Yeah.
It's just considered freedom of speech, but the only thing that may have worked was the fact that they actually did back away. But the other thing they could have fired back with was you arrived on scene, and you were walking up to him as they said that.
Yeah, I guess.
So they could
technically.
they could argue they were giving you room to do medical.
True.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go check dinner real quick. My wife's making fucking General Tso's chicken.
When
So-
you're on the Viet Cong, DM me on Discord. I just gotta go take a shit. So.
I got you.
I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Was she a local?
Alright, we back, chat.
Columbus 1 got a 1011, postal 7329, Utopia Gardens. No additional 32s required. It's going to be on a red, white, and blue motorcycle occupied times 1.
10:26. Should be back 10:08.
That bike's taking off. We're heading northbound, East Mirror Drive. So you pulled into the chicken restaurant or whatever this is. He's 1050 with the trooper. Social 7347. Watch crossfire on him.
Oh, what the heck? You guys go for it. My weapons aren't in my inventory.
Somebody move up for cuffs or something. We gotta clear him. We gotta have lethal. Andrew, you wanna go ahead and move up for cuffs and clear him?
Yeah, boss.
Gonna be going after that vehicle. Oh, never mind. She's running. She should be taken care of. Do you currently have, here, let me... You're here for me. He was over here for me, so I'm gonna move him over.
Yeah, for some reason he's over here on Mushroom.
There we go.
Sir, can you hear me?
I'm gonna properly block this off.
Please help me, Dad. Deceased at this time.
I ended up losing control of my vehicle. So when I like popped up out of nowhere, I was like, "Where in the world did you come from?" I was not expecting you right there. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be opening up the road. If you want to move your charger.
Crap!
T26 should move back. 10-8.
Is this the taxi service?
Pardon?
Is this the taxi service?
No, this isn't, sir. This is a private cell phone of a police officer.
I need a taxi.
Well, you have to find out somewhere else, sir. Have a good night. Coffee and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna be switching over to I might stay for a bit. Let's stay for a bit longer. Love how this is out of order. Does these even work?
Yeah, the cola one.
Oh, that's not smart. That's a smart play. Patty keeps... Okay.
This has been Chakra Attack with Dr. Ray D'Angelo Harris.
Do not question that. I actually don't get my number 3 pad.
10-9?